Then there is this. Democrats are sounding the alarm on new data which shows they are losing voters to Republicans across the country. A New York Times report shows that Democrats are falling behind Republicans in the 30 states that maintain voter registration by political party. In total, Republicans added up to 4.5 million voters compared to Democrats, creating a huge hole that could set Democrats back for years. This comes as Democrat Congresswoman Jasmine Crockett is going after President Trump's supporters during a conversation with California Governor Gavin Newsom. Watch.
It's not even about partisanship. It's about doing what's right. It's about doing the American thing. And to be clear, you can wave all the flags you want to, but I am telling you right now that the most unpatriotic people that we have in this country are MAGA and this president. We are the real patriots, and it is time for us to take our flag back and show people what America is about.
So, Elizabeth, she didn't use the word deplorable, but she could have.
She got close.
Yeah.
It's funny. I remember in 2016, I was on the campaign with my little brother, and I said, things feel different than before. Politics seems to have shifted. And he said, yeah, they went from criticizing the candidate to criticizing his supporters. And that's the biggest mistake they could have ever made. That's why so many people turned and voted for Donald Trump. They were angry at the way that the media thought it was okay, politicians thought it was okay to tell the American people how to vote and apparently what they think of them when they vote differently from them. And the problem is, like you said, they're now losing voters across America, but they're not changing what they've been doing for 8 years at all. In fact, I think they're adding on to it and doubling down.
They're doubling down, and you know, whether it's defending criminals or illegal alien criminals, or they're still pushing DEI. All of these policies are things that derailed them in November of 2024. Voters rejected the open border. They rejected DEI, girls' sports. I mean, there was so many sleeper issues in the November 2024 election, and they don't seem, it's like, did they not do a deep dive? I thought they did do a deep dive. It doesn't seem like they're paying attention to the results of that deep dive.
You're exactly right, Cheryl. You know, what struck me about these comments by Crockett was that she's not really providing any specifics about what is wrong with the MAGA voter, what is wrong with the Republican Party. It's just all this hot air, these vacuous statements. My goodness, what's the point? The reality is that the Democrats really don't have any policies that are attractive to a broad segment of the American population. I don't know what they are. I don't know what they stand for. You know, they're soft on crime. They don't care about education. They don't care about the family. They wonder why they're not liked anymore. They wonder why they are losing voters to the Republicans. It's so self-evident.
Well, you know, and the leadership is now in a vacuum. I mean, Nancy Pelosi, Chuck Schumer, that's yesterday's Democratic Party. That is not today's Democratic Party. Today's Democratic Party is democratic socialism, bordering on communism. So that's probably not a winning strategy either if you're trying to get moderates across the country to vote for you. Anyway, Hurricane Erin moving out to sea after causing floods along the East Coast. Fox weather meteorologist Marissa Torres joins us now. So did Erin deliver the punch that we thought she was going to, Marissa?
I'd say for the Carolinas, the Outer Banks, it did. We had very elevated tides, especially with astronomical high tide, combined with the storm surge from Erin. The good news is that it is moving out of the way. There's Erin just off the New England coast. It'll continue to excel out of New England. The one thing I'm concerned about with Erin is that rip current risk remains high. And outside of the southeast, we do have beautiful weather and sunshine and average temperature. So I think a lot of people that are going to be heading to the beach but not realize we probably still have red flags at the beaches. Our next areas to watch, Invest 90L, not expected to really bring any big impacts to land, but Bermuda should keep an eye on it. And that next system, Invest 99L, should stay farther south. But it's an active time for this season, Cheryl, as we head further into August.
Yeah, we're just beginning, to your point. Marissa Torres, thank you so much.